What's up, guys? This is Courtney, one half of the Brothers Deconstruction here, and I'm bringing you my super late review for Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. This movie came out on Christmas of 2017, I believe, and around the same time as Star Wars The Last Jedi. And this is a sequel slash reboot, sort of the first Jumanji movie and the Jumanji franchise in general. They're also filming a sequel to this one currently, which by the, at the time of this recording, they just released like the first kind of set photo or like official picture for it. This movie stars Karen Gillan, The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black. This film is actually really, really good. It's better than I was expecting it to turn out, because when they first announced this film, I wasn't on board with it. Jumanji is a classic film, and it's very near and dear to a lot of people's hearts. I was born in 1990. Most 90s kids and kids that were born in and grew up in the 90s, they remember Jumanji. Even if they don't remember the movie scene by scene, they remember a lot of moments from the film. This was one of those sequel slash reboots that a lot of people felt didn't need to be made, didn't know how it was gonna turn out. But once the trailer and once The Rock actually got cast in the film, then it was like, okay, they have The Rock in it, so maybe I give them a little bit of, some leeway there. But when the first trailer dropped, I was pleasantly surprised, and they kind of caught me off guard. And from there, I said, I think I might go check out this movie. This is a really fun movie, and I just recently watched it again. I thought I did a review for this back when I originally saw it, but clearly I didn't, because I didn't find one on the channel. So this is my super late review for it. This is a really, really entertaining movie, and it's fun, and it has a lot of heart in it. The performances by The Rock, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, Karen Gillan, they're all really, really great, especially Jack Black playing a teenage high school girl. I think he did really, really well, especially a teenage high school girl in this modern day that's obsessed with social media and always has their phone in their hands. I think Jack Black did a really, really good job with his performance. Kevin Hart, Karen Gillan, The Rock, they're all really, really great in their performances as well. And even the younger actors who play the high school students, they did a good job too, kind of giving us hints as to what their personalities were and how they're going to, and how the characters are going to have to play them. There wasn't a whole lot that I hated about the film. Like, there were some noticeable green screen in spots, some weird looking CGI in other spots. I think my biggest gripe with the film overall is that Nick Jonas is one of the characters in the game as well. Tom Hanks' son, I forget his son's name, but Tom Hanks' son plays the kid at the beginning of the movie who got trapped in the game. Well, maybe there are two things I have gripes with. The fact that the Jumanji board game just kind of morphed itself into a game cartridge that he ended up putting in his game system and ended up playing. And that was one thing that I was like, okay, I guess, I'll let it slide. And then the other thing was, when they save him in the game, and he's been trapped in the game for 20 years, when they save him in the game, it spits him back out at that point in time in 96 when he got trapped into the game. So when the kids get out of the game, after they defeat the game, they get out, they go back to his house, and he's an adult with a wife and child who he named after Bethany, which is the high school girl that Jack Black is playing. That was kind of weird, because it was like, wait, if it spat him out there, it just, like, the logistics about how the game ended up in the basement of the high school instead of, staying in his house. Things like that. But I didn't really let it bother me that much. But overall, this film is really, really enjoyable. It's a fun time. It's funny. Even I laughed out loud at some of the same stuff that I laughed at in the theater. So, it's just that entertaining. Bobby Cannavale, he was like the video game villain. He did fine for what he was given. I think overall, again, this film is probably, I won't call this film the best video game movie that we've gotten because it's not based on a video game. What I will say is that this is the best movie that simulates what a video game would be. Plain and simple. This is what that movie is. Like, it has, you know, skills, weaknesses, or strengths and weaknesses, you know, particular skills, life bars, NPCs that repeat their lines until you actually engage them. This and that. This is what a video game simulation, like a movie based on like a video game simulation, would play like. I won't call this the best video game movie just because it's not based on one. A movie centered around a video game, this is that best. This is the best, probably the best thing that we're gonna get until somebody else comes along with something else. So yeah, again, entertaining movie. Check it out. It's probably on one of the streaming websites. I have it on Blu-ray. I just bought it recently because, you know, I've been meaning to buy it, and I was in Target the other day, so I just picked it up. But yeah, check the movie out, guys. Again, really, really entertaining. It's funny, and it has a lot of heart, a whole lot of heart. I don't want to jump into, you know, what's going on and why, but it has a lot of heart, and, you know, the characters have a nice arc. The kids start one way, they feel this one particular way, and then through playing the game and learning to trust each other in the game and doing all this stuff, they exit feeling another way and having grown as people. So there you have it. That's my super late review for Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Again, check out the other videos on the channel as I normally plug. I just put up the podcast for Captain Marvel. But when this video drops, I'm not gonna drop this particular video this week. It's gonna premiere next week. But I just put up a review for Captain Marvel, the podcast with Bruce, John, and I. There are other videos that are up as well. Check those out too. And I will get up with you guys later. Got me a nice little Black Panther light from Target. Trying to spice up the background, add in, you know, some interesting things. We're gonna get a poster to put back there too. I'm still looking through it, and yeah. So, we also have like a small sponsor, a little Chicago company that has like beard oil company. Gonna start help promoting that too. I love promoting businesses from back home. So yeah, look out for that. And check out the other videos, guys. I thank you for watching.